What you really want to look for is if you're trying to do a 0 to hero is you need to find batteries, okay? You need to get batteries and you get arc circuitry, assuming that you have a refiner level 2. And you want to go kill some arc so you can get 1 arc circuitry and you want 4 batteries if you really want to do a free loadout 0 to hero without PvP. Speaking of that, I'm 17 minutes late into the raid. If you want bandages, you can make sure to harvest Great Mole, and they spawn all around rivers and any sort of river spot. But you want to break these probes, they have a chance of giving you broken arc circuitry, which you can turn into arc alloy, which you can also refine. And if you need batteries, the best spots is these electrical substations. Usually no one will kill you, and it's a bunch of noobs. I'm not going to loot that body. I consider that cheating. I'm, however, going to go run to the electrical substation and show you where to get batteries if you don't want to go to research and administration, which is also where you can get the attachments the fastest if you want the crafting materials for attachments. If you want attachments, go loot red lockers inside of industrial areas though, or any sort of security area. These drop batteries and power cells. 7 batteries, I mean, yeah. You loot these substations. You already have 2 blue shields. The last thing you want to do, if you can do it, is you want to go look for weapon crates or red lockers so you can get seeds. Cabinets are good for like everything. They drop key rooms and everything else. But if you want attachments, you want to come to research and administration. I don't know what really farms duct tape. This can also give you processors if you want higher tier augments. Apparently blueprints. You can farm these server rooms in here if you want to get your processor loot and also batteries. You also need wires for your augments. Quick checklist. We have arc alloy for our blue shield, which will turn this into our circuitry with our refiner. Processors for the augments. We got batteries for the shield. We got wires for it as well to turn into electrical components. And we got voltage converters for showstoppers. That's the best you're really going to get out of a free run at Dam. Unless you're looking for valuables, which is just plain money for your expedition. Then you're going to head over here to your lockers. And you're going to want to grab these. You probably already looted them. You looted all the lockers already. All the lockers are looted, but these green lockers have guaranteed purple spawns here. There's a duffel bag that can spawn in here. Gives the best loot in the game. Oh yeah, that's what we're really talking about. You see that? That's insane loot. Duffel bags, if you can find the spawns of them. One spawns in that little bunker, and one spawns over here in this tube sometimes. So what do you do when you're out of ammo? You have one of 2 solutions. You can either run into a wall and die, or you can risk John Ark above you killing you. So on Buried City, there's only really a few loot spots that you really want to look for, and it's the pharmacies at Plaza Rosa and Piazza Arbusto. It gives you a lot of attachments and other unique items. You guys remember the zombie video? You guys know how this goes. Oh, hopefully we win. This is the best building in the game. You can breach it from below, but all these cabinets have attachments and other very broken weapons. Haters will say it's scripted. Haters will say it's scripted. Careful, I'm going to show you the best hiding spots here too. People hide in these corners, they hide in here, and they hide in that right there. They'll hide in there and just wait for people to drop. Oh, you can hit up the library if you want a lot of lockers. It's on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd floor. Anyway, this building has a lot of good loot. Someone does spawn above you though. So I'm probably dead in 3, 2... Yeah, anyway, these lockers drop Lance's mixtape, guaranteed, and a bunch of utility like showstoppers and other valuable items. There's like 12 different lockers, so make sure to loot all of them. There's also a industrial rusted gear spawn on the 3rd floor, and also there's a laboratory over here that you can grab rusted med cases and other useful items. There's also a luggage spawn, guaranteed. The real juice is inside the hospital in this top left building. People rush here instantaneously and rat this, so I would be really careful. Apparently it's floor 2 for lockers. I lied. People camp this room though. Yep, you can legit farm like 50k if you go to the library in here instantly. It's like legit just cabinets filtered everywhere in this place. And then if you bolt it right over here to space travel, there's a bunch of people doing trials, but in the Galleria, there's like 30 plants for your trials. There's like 30 plants minimum. you head over to space travel and you come in here, I'm like a walking loot box. There's like 50 lockers to loot even more valuables that you can even stack on top of. There's even more valuables in here. And there's a bunch of lockers in here. There's more on the upper floor, but it's a quest area and everyone rushes there. I would avoid it, especially if you already have any hospital loot on you. This is my favorite loot spot right here, right inside this little nook and cranny. No one ever loots it. Like, watch this, watch this. Like, look at how much stuff there is in here. These can drop blueprints at nighttime, like a lot of blueprints. I love that spot a lot. It's right between buried properties and Piazza. On top of this tower right here, there's a weapon crate that spawns at night and you can farm it. It's also done during a quest, so if you know that, you know that. If you somehow are super late into a raid, you can try and scavenge the cabinets here. So right here, this building right here, you can tell because it has the crown. It's south of the highway. If you enter, you'll have to breach this door. There's a grenade chest and there's 3 cabinets. There's also a duffel bag right here, which spawns the best loot in the game. A safe. And 4 cabinets in the very back. And also another safe. And then south of Murano Station, there'll be a breachable door right here. It has a grenade chest and 2 breachables. This is one of the best rooms in the departure building. It's just that everyone goes here with security breach. This place is just too good. If you want to go in the Diddy building, you can, if you ever get the chance. There's a bunch of lockers that spawn down here, plus a security locker and a bunch of other things. Just that we call this the Diddy room, so we don't really go in here. It's just too scary to push alone. So if you're running Spaceport, the best solution for you is if you ever want to start, you want to start in the container storage. This building right here has a lot of crates for you. If you open these crates, they're very good for loot, but it's very contested, as you can tell. Spaceport is one of the best maps in the game for loot. It has a bunch of lockers. There's some in the second story over here that you can go and loot. Second story of that building has a ton of them. The lockers in here are amazing. Bunch of lockers in here. You can loot them on the other side as well. If you go to the very top, there's a guaranteed weapon crate. Again, it's really contested. The breach over here has massive loot always. I never get anything bad from this. I mean, light gun parts, like explosive mines, utility. I mean, just a good area to loot. If you're on Lodge Tower to loot or anything else, the spawns are going to be in these corners and under here. As you can tell, they've already been looted. A med bag. It spawns 2 explosives at launch tower. It's really good. The last building I'm going to show you on Spaceport that's worth looting. You want to avoid this red building. It's the Diddy zone. We don't go there to the Diddy zone. And avoid these towers too. These towers have weapon crates, but they're not worth looting. Everyone runs to the weapon crates. Everybody. There's no point in going in there unless you're 20 minutes into the game. And at that point, it's already looted. See how many Diddies there are? There's Diddies just camping. Anyway. This building, you're going to want to run to the right. I've never looted anything else because my inventory is full every time I loot it. But these lockers right here, most loot in the game, especially on nighttime map. One right there too. This is the medical area. I'm assuming there's a bunch of loot in here. I don't even, like, yeah, there's a safe here. Yo. Sorry, I'm just giving a tour while there's a sniper outside. No, I'm very rich, sir, but thank you. If you can kill the sniper outside. Building has insane loot as well. They got more breachables in here if you need processors. This building will juice you up forever. Like, look at all the cabinet spawns. Look, boom, I got a rattler. That could have been anything else on a normal map. Oh, there's a weapon crate spawn here too at the bottom of this elevator. I didn't even know that. And one can spawn on this roof. It'll be a medical bag. There'll be one up here. There'll be a medical bag up here. I'll show you. You can get flanked from outside here. I call it the Brad Quaxton flank. There's a bunch of desks in every building. Hopefully this guy across doesn't kill me. There's a medical bag up here, as you see someone already looted it. And a weapon crate. 2 weapon crate spawns. Damn. So apparently the one from Spaceport up there spawned up here instead. There's a bunch of weapon crates on Spaceport. These towers always have some. There's always people in them. I wouldn't do it if they were a free loadout. You can go to the fuel depots again if you need batteries, but like this buildings, I mean, you're already full. No augment in the game is going to keep you not full at this point. So let's move on to Bluegate. The thing about Bluegate is that almost every loot spot is a puzzle, so it requires you to really set up and fend an area. If you bring barricade kits or zip lines or jolt mines, you're going to want to be using them while you do these puzzles. That's what I've learned myself whenever I have met and killed people doing them. There is a battery by the car, there's another one on the road, and there's one by the ruins. You head south of the fort, there should be a battery right here for you to carry. There's another one right here, east of the ancient fort. West of the ancient fort, they will spawn in It seems like they just spawn on 3 different spawns. They'll just spawn in these little outposts. They're very obvious, as you see this ruined building, the other ruined building over there. There's a lot of ruined buildings. If you search all of them, you'll find the batteries. Just like the church I'm about to show you, the ancient fort also drops a security locker and also weapon crate and a bunch of other things. But let's get straight to the church so I can show you what I mean. So here for the church, every single puzzle, these will open hatches, okay? This one, you just have to hit buttons. They usually spawn below and above. They all randomly spawn. One right there on top, too. Oh, yeah. Someone already did it. There's a button that spawns right here in the shack. All these puzzle rooms contain a duffel bag, a weapon crate, and a security breach, and cabinets. These rooms are very insane if you can get them during night, and they can spawn blueprints and a variety of insane items, especially in these right here. It's crazy good. Yeah, I can spawn like 2 purples. I can spawn a duffel bag, which will give you blueprints. This can give you an augment blueprint over here. It can give you like everything. This cabinet can give you attachments. There's a safe here. Like if you do this, you're like rich. You're like basically rich. Yeah, they randomly spawn here. Probably, I just take a freeloader and go find them all, but they're all on the roof and other areas. And there's one in Ancient Fort as well. Like, there's 2 in the church and there's 2 outside in both of the shacks on each side. Usually. Like, the dam is the best for, like, materials and, like, getting your shields up and everything. Telemontis is the best for augments. Buried City is the best for valuables and attachments and, like, snap hooks. Blue Gate's just the best for, like, everything. In this room, it spawns 2 security breaches. There's a guaranteed, usually augment spawn in these places right here. If you loot all of this, there's usually a guaranteed augment spawn. There's a guaranteed weapon crate spawn and also grenades. Everyone can test this place though, so be careful. There's a bunch of lockers scattered around. Careful hitting the robots to put off the detectors. The first puzzle is taking these 3 batteries right here. There's 3 batteries. I can't grab them because it's bugged. But once you open up the loot room, it has a guaranteed weapon crate, possible blueprints, processors, everything under the sun. If you hit this computer right here, you want to follow whichever line it is. If it's red, follow the red line upstairs. If it's yellow, you want to go down here. And it'll be right here on that computer over there, like the little disposal terminal. But yeah, you throw 3 of the batteries in here, and then boom, you get a weapon crate and processors and everything under the sun. This is the most valuable loot area in the game. You can freeload out it and just wingman it and just pray. The village in the top left here drops a bunch of duct tape, residential materials, and other things like that. If you ever want money, you want to go straight to village and loot everything. It gives you a bunch of like residential things like toasters or anything of that nature. It gives you a bunch of light bulbs, you know, jewelry. You want to loot this place. The maintenance bunker has a security case if you want to go and loot that. There's loot under the highway collapse. The olive grove is a lot of money if you want to go farm the trees there. And that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and make sure to check out my Stellamontis guide. I didn't cover it in this video because I already have one on my channel, but I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Just remember, I'm live every day at 7 a.m. Have a good one.